Hey there, Leo, and welcome to your May 10th weekly reading for 2021. About to hit you up with a general vibe card here, and then a 3-card spread of past, present, future, some clarifiers, and an outcome card, and hopefully everything's going good for you, Leo. But remember, these are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make something sort of resonate and that's really, oh, we just got a card pop out for you. But don't try to make something, suit a narrative the way you want things to go. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not, right? So that's what we got. But Leo, we just recently passed 50 subscribers on the channel, which was really awesome. And I wanted to do like a special video for all the signs, just do some sort of like whatever reading. And I wanted to get some feedback from you guys. And if you wanted to leave a comment down below of what kind of a video you'd like to see me do. So whether that be a love reading, a career reading, a what do you need to hear reading, or whatever you think of, and just leave a comment down below. As of this recording, nobody's put in any comments yet, so your prime real estate for you to open up and get your suggestion in there, but that's up to you. But without further ado, we'll get on to the reading. So the card that popped out for you is the community card, and it's a card of like your community coming together to help you out, work together, maybe helping out your community more, being more active in your community. So we'll keep that in mind as we go about the reading. We just want to sort of work together with your neighbors, your family, that kind of stuff. Try to make your community better, your neighborhood better, that kind of stuff. Whether that be helping out around, like doing some work, doing some cleanup, checking up on people, like however, right? Like you join a community like watch, like a neighborhood watch, that kind of thing. Maybe that's what you need to do. Or it could be, again, your community coming together to help you out in a surprising way, So we shall see, though, as we go about the reading. So in your past, we got the 9 of Cups. It's a card of fulfillment. It's a card of being satisfied. It's a lovely card because two people who come together who have 9 of Cups energy get the 10 of Cups, which is the happily ever after card, the partner, your kids, the white picket fence, the dream house, dream jobs, all that whole shebang. So that's really good. So you're almost there, it seems like, in your past. You're feeling very satisfied and fulfilled at this time. So it doesn't seem like you need community help at this time. Maybe it's time to, means you're satisfied, is go, spread the love, spread the good vibes, right? So in your present, we got the 2 of Wands here. The 2 of Wands is a card of stability. It's a card of wanting to travel and move on. I know with COVID and everything, traveling's kind of rough right now, but traveling doesn't necessarily have to be like going from like one province to another, or one state to another, or traveling to another continent or something. It could be just as something as going somewhere you've never been before, like go to a new park or something like that. So could be traveling in your future, but it's also a card of stability. As you can see here, the guy in the card, he is only holding up one wand because the other wand is already stable. So you're coming from a very stable place. You're quite satisfied at this time as well. So that's really good. And so maybe looking to move on, from the single life. If you're single, maybe just looking to travel, get out more, and like I say, maybe helping out with your community. That might be a good way to get out more and be more active, right? So we're seeing a lot of good stuff here. This is leading to, in your future, the Page of Swords, which is opening up a line of communication, right? Somebody getting in contact with their thoughts and their kind of like communication, that sort of thing. So it could be you opening up a line to like your, if you have like a community newsletter or something like that, or, something along those lines, and kind of getting in contact with them and being like, hey, how can I help out, right? How can I do my part to help out the community? And they might be like, oh, well, you can do this, this, and this, or we got this idea here, if you want to help out there, or, whatever, right? And they might reach back out to you. So that might be the start of something really awesome. So, but we will get some clarifiers. So far, this is a pretty cut and dry reading, or so it seems to be, but we'll get some clarifiers, see if we can get any more depth out of this. But before we do, Leo, if you could leave a like, I really appreciate that. That helps out the channel a lot. You can also subscribe. That way you can stay in the loop of when I upload new videos if you haven't already. You can also hit that bell icon too if you haven't already. And that will notify you when I upload new videos. So that way you can come over and check out your sun, moon, and rising videos once I have them uploaded for you and see what might be coming for you in the week ahead. And also remember, you can leave a comment down below about the about the 50 subscriber special video. Again, if it's wide open at the moment, it is wide open as of me doing this recording. So, but without further ado, we'll get you some clarifiers. So clarifying the Nine of Cups, we got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is someone who's very much in control of their emotions. So you're not worried about stuff. You know, they don't let their emotions control them. They control their emotions. So someone very grounded in that, very like commanding type when it comes to like emotions and feelings. So it seems like right now you're in a really strong place. You're feeling satisfied and you're also emotionally very strong. So I like that. That's in your past. So you're coming from a great spot into your present. Clarifying the Two of Wands, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but he is taking action regardless. So maybe at this time, you're not really being so quick with getting involved in your community. You might be a little hesitant, but you know, you should still try to reach out and stuff, right? You should still try to be like thinking about like, how do I go about getting in contact with them and kind of make a plan for that, right? Even if you are moving slowly, you still are making progress. And the same goes for traveling as well. Maybe you're thinking about, okay, well, I have a bunch of restrictions in my area in regards to COVID, so where can I go? And then it's kind of like researching in that way and being like, okay, that's somewhere I haven't been before and I'm allowed to go there right now. So making a plan for that. So I like that. Clarifying the Page of Swords, we got the Knight of Cups, who is he was also an action taker. So we got double knights here, so that's really nice. But the Knight of Cups is taking action. They're the second slowest knight, so you've sped up a little bit here in the future. But the Knight of Cups is going after their opportunity that they have in front of them. And they're the only one that can go after it, right? So you may open up this line of communication with your community and be like, how can I help out? And I might be like, well, here's a number of different ways, but you got to take the action to help out. You got to take the action to open up that line of communication, right? So I like that a lot. It's also a card of like a Prince or Princess Charming. So maybe you'll meet someone that'll kind of sweep you off your feet here when you get in contact with your community. Somebody that's really active in your community, and you'll be like, oh wow, this is like, you're so great. And you live close by. Like, oh, how did I never meet you before, right? So I like that a lot. Things seem to be going in a very positive direction here, Leo. For an outcome card, we got the third knight. We got the Knight of Swords. So a lot of action needs to be taken here, or seems to be like you got to take a lot of action. No sitting on your hands, right? So the Knight of Swords is the fastest. So you've gone from slowest to kind of speeding up to like, okay, we're in full like pedal to the metal mode, right? In your outcome. And the Knight of Swords is always taking action. They're rushing ahead. They're going for it, right? And swords, again, is about like thoughts and communications, right? So maybe you need to be like, once that door is open, you're like, okay, I can take action and open up communications. It's like, now it's like, okay, now I'm being very vocal. I'm like, okay, I did this. Like, is there something else I can do? And they'd be like, okay, you can do this. I'm like, okay, I'm on it. And then be like, oh, I can do this other thing too while I'm doing that, right? And you just start spitballing with them. I mean, like, here, I can do this, this, and this. And they'll be like, okay, that's great because we can get you to do that and you can work with this person and yada, 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 all down the road, whatever, right? So it seems like a lot of action you're taking here in the future. 3 knights, that's a lot of action taking. 3 knights and a king. The only knight that didn't pop out was the Knight of Wands, but you seem to skip over him and just go straight into like, we're taking action, we're going full throttle. So I like that, Leo. I like that. It seems like the community is the way to go for you in the future here. So I like that a lot. If you're looking for love too, with the Knight of Swords, like just take action. Just ask that person out. Like once you meet that Prince or Princess Charming, just go ahead and be like, hey, like you want to go out or hang out sometime? Or like I'm doing this thing, like this thing for the community. You want to help me out and we can make it like a date or something. And they might be like, yeah, I'm down for that. Let's do it. So that's all I got for you this week, Leo. I hope that helps you out. Remember, you can leave a like. That helps out the channel a bunch. You can subscribe and hit that bell icon, let you know whenever I upload new videos. And then you can check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one to get a full scope of what might be coming for you in the week ahead. You can also leave a comment about that 50 sub special too. And I hope to see you, Leo, in the next video.